friends, welcome to my channel. So this was a very busy week. I started with the birthdays of my sister, so we decided to do a steak and lobster. So she is a master in making the lobsters. So I gave it to her. So she cleaned the lobster first, and yes, she had the wrong scissors for the job, so that was my gift for her. I gave her a good kitchen scissors, apparently. This lobster, oh my god. So she has that trick that when she opens the lobster, she has the butter with garlic and she puts a lot of it into the lobster. Then she places the lobster on the foil and wraps that foil around the lobster, and that foil is doubled. And this is how she is making the lobster. So if it's coming to a steak, we just like salt and pepper, nothing fancy, just like this, very simple. And back on the grill. So when the grill is hot, just place all the steak and the lobster, and we need to wait for the magic to happen. The rest of the butter we put back on the steak, so it's going to be juicy and flavorful with the garlic. And here you go. The lobster and the steak are ready. That's my sister and my niece. Okay, a shameful refrigerator. So I decided to keep my refrigerator to show you how messy it can be if I don't do it. I usually like to clean my refrigerator once a month. That's on my schedule. Let me know in a comment, do you want me to give you like a brochure of a weekly how in a week I do clean my house, how I organize myself. This is the best thing, to be organized. If I don't have a plan, I will lose myself in the other stuff doing in between work and house. So I always like to organize myself. So here is me checking if these containers are going to fit. Yes, they are. And let's rebuild the refrigerator after cleaning it really good. So for me, I cannot have those nice organizing bins all over the refrigerator like a lot of people do. And the reason is because if I cook big meals like sauerkraut stew, if you want to see that, it's in one of the previous videos. Unfortunately, I tried, and the moment I had it for I think one day, and I had to just drop it because I need a space for the food. And it's cold season, so I needed a cozy food. So this is my bean soup, the Polish bean soup. How to make broth, you just have to check it the previous video where I did tomato soup. But for this soup, the meat, I added my homemade smoked ribs and also fresh ribs, and I cooked them. And this is the Polish smoked bacon. I didn't have any more one of mine, so just cut it in the cubes and fried it with the onions and the good Polish sausage. And whenever everything is ready, you can toss that back into the soup, and it's going to be the best soup ever. And apparently they do like to jump out of the pan. It's like, oh my god, it was like a war zone in my kitchen. It was so loud pop that I was like, what the I didn't know what's going on. So that was quite fun. Of course, I had to clean the entire kitchen because it was so much messy because they were jumping out. So during the frying them, I add everything together because I didn't care. And also into this pan, I added the margarine. This soup needs a lot of margarine. And then for that soup, I also pull out the ribs, the fresh ribs and the smoked ribs, and I cut them in. I pull out the meat from the bone and I cut it in smaller cubes and I put it back into the soup because you don't want to lose that meat. This is the major taste of the soup and gives you that nice proteins with the beans. And on the end, I will give you that in the link description. There is the packet for the soup that I always like to add one. This is the packet that gives you a little bit better taste of the soup and also the flour to thicken the soup even more. And oh my god, I was blown away. That soup was so good. That plate was really hot. It was like, woo! But I had to try it, and it is worth making. Trust me, you have to do it. Comment me if you did and what do you think about that soup.
Beneath the starlit sky, our love's secret line, like leaves we soar so high. Beneath the moonlight, soft touch your hand in mine gets me every time.
Alright, another tidy up, and oh my god. So already part of the spoons, like you can see them on the other container, they were already washed. So I like to pull out everything from my drawers, shelves, cabinets, whatever it is, and to wash everything from the beginning. Clean the drawers inside and outside too, and then put everything back together. And of course I try to put it together in a better way because I'm like, okay, previous setup was not working, it was too messy. So thankfully I was able to manage that a little bit better so I can see what I have in my drawer. Now another mess. So let's pull all the other stuff, everything together. So those containers, I got them, those baskets, I got them in Home Goods. So unfortunately I don't have a link for them. I am going to give you a lot of links to Amazon in my description because they are having right now a Black Friday. So the things that I buy on Amazon, it's for purpose. So I like things that they are functional and they are good. So just check it out, all the links, and it is right now the best advantage because of the Black Friday started on the 21st and it's going to be going on the end of the Thanksgiving. And back to the organization. So I found more tea, and that is a sun-dry tea, and oh my god, it was so bulky, and instead of cleaning I was making even more mess. I'm like, oh god. So let's do it, let's have it done. And one of the other stuff that I use, it's those containers. You could see one of them in a previous video. Oh my god, they are so good.
Beneath the starlit sky, our love's secret line, like leaves we soar so high. Beneath the moonlight, soft touch your hand in mine again.
And this little rack, I just started to put things on it and not paying attention because it was busy. So okay, let's toss everything there, and it's time to clean it up. Oh my god, it was a lot. The worst is the bottom of it because there's the food for my dog, and that thing, I was like, okay, what is that? Completely forgot what I bought. Tossed it over there, and those are the sticks for the ice creams. And I'm like, okay, I got it. So this rack unfortunately needs to stay in the way that it is because this is all the food for my dog, and unfortunately I cannot do it too much, but I was able to manage a little bit better. So let's clean it, let's make it nice and shiny again. And after cleaning that, I also like to clean the floor behind and the baseboard. So since I moved that, let's do it. And all of that is my Polish spices, and now that was a chore. I put it in one container, was too small. I put it in second container, and it was no lid. So like they say, third time is the charm. So yes, the third time I found the correct container. Yay for me. Oh my god. And yeah, a lot of mess, but it needs to be correctly put it back, and you can do it. I know that there is always a way of putting it back together, and already looks so much better. Oh my god, I love that way how it looks like.
Beneath the starlit sky, our love's secret line, like leaves we soar so high. Beneath the moonlight, soft touch your hand in mine.
It's coming Thanksgiving, so let me show you the trick I do with the turkey. So I don't buy the whole turkey, but I got the breast of the turkey. So for that I have 2 sticks of butter, like around 5 small garlic, and thyme, rosemary and sage. And I am just going to melt this butter to the point when it starts a little bit bubbling, and I'm going to turn it off, and I'm going to leave it on the side so it gets soaked with all the spices. Also, I am going to add salt and pepper into that so it gets all the flavors, get ready for it, and then just mix it. And at this point, turn it off because you don't want to burn the butter. You just want to infuse all the herbs and all the garlic into the butter. Then pull it out, everything from that pan. You don't want anything on it. And we're going to start the fun recipe with the turkey. So this is my secret on how to make that turkey juicy. Yes. And we are going to first salt and pepper the turkey outside, and now we're going to get that injecting syringe. We're going to load the butter, but make sure that this butter is not hot. Needs to be warmish, but not hot. You don't want to cook your meat, you just want to infuse the flavors into it. So slowly, inch by inch, put the needle into the put that needle into the turkey breast and inject that butter. And I'm moving when I pull it in whole thing, I am eventually moving the needle in and out. This way I know that the flavor is all over the turkey. And oh my god, the turkey is always bulletproof. Now the rest of the butter that was left behind, I put all over the skin of the turkey. And the secret is I'm going to smoke the turkey. So I'm putting the temperature probe so I know when it's done. But if you're going to bake your turkey, inside what I do, I put a dry fruit like apples. I put pieces of onion and anything like that, and then just bake it covered for a moment and uncover to the last. And this is the final result from the smoker. It was so juicy that this juice was still dripping from that turkey. Oh my god. And when I cut the turkey, I was blown away how much of the juice was still left in the turkey. This is why this recipe is the best recipe for making this turkey so juicy, so flavorful. I cannot even imagine the smell when I cut that turkey with all the flavors from the herbs and garlic. Look how juicy it is. Guys, hopefully you're going to have a really blessed Thanksgiving. I wish you the best, and hopefully you will enjoy the delicious juicy turkey as I am.